What? That can't be right. Hey guys, it's Carrie Ann from Everything Mom, and as parents, we've all been given our share of advice, and sometimes that advice is a little bit of misinformation. And we're all right now thinking about back to school, so I wanted to share a little bit of misinformation that I've heard, that I'm sure you have heard, when it comes to kids returning to school. You know, kids will be much more eager to focus on schoolwork if we get them a brand new backpack. Doesn't matter that the backpack they used last year is almost in pristine condition, having carried next to nothing for homework. Everything will change with that brand new backpack. Oh, and let's not forget school lunches. Really, the only way that we can ensure as parents not emptying a lunch container full of whatever we packed is if we create detailed scenes out of food in lunch for our kids, because we know they're all going to eat something that's based on a scene or a character. Or if we stick in the lunchbox entertainment, because we all know we are raising a society of kids that need distraction and can't actually just focus on food for the sake of being hungry. But hey, if you are looking for something to put in your kids' lunch for school, I'll include a link to our tongue twisters. They're great to print and pack in a lunch bag. Oh, and we all know as parents, we will have a much better appreciation for our kids and their homework if we have our own homework, such as the 50-page documentation that we have to fill in for the school and return promptly with a blood and urine sample. I mean, you do blood and urine sample at your school too, right? I can't be the only one. Oh, and if your kids happen to wear a school uniform, getting dressed in the morning will be really easy. Less battles, less hassles, because there's no way your kids will want to customize or change that standard uniform to make them stand out further in the battles that you'll have conforming to the dress code within the uniform requirements. No, not at all. And speaking of uniform, you know, you're only going to need to buy 2 pairs of uniform pants, because it's not like the kids are roughhousing in the schoolyard at recess or crawling around on the floor at gym time because, you know, they don't get to change into gym clothes. Those knees will never wear out, and 2 pairs will do you good for the whole school year. Oh, and let's not forget, you need to buy that very specific white dress shirt with 5 buttons, 2 inches apart, and that flat collar, not too wide, not too thin, and it's only available at 1 store, but you need to pick one up on the off chance that your school plans to do a presentation assembly, which no doubt they will cancel 2 days before it's supposed to happen due to budget issues. If you've seen our kids review section, you know reading is something that's important to us at Everything Mom, and sharing some great books. But of course, when it comes to reading at school, the only way kids can truly appreciate the joy of reading is if they are required to keep a journal recording the amount of time they read the designated book each day. Because who doesn't find that fun? And thank goodness cursive or handwriting is a thing of the past, because kids will never have to sign their name to anything in their life. So let's not waste school time by teaching it to them. And my favorite, I've actually fallen to this. The amount of friends that your child makes in school, how well your child's teacher likes teaching them, or how they do in school altogether, is not a reflection on your parenting skills. So there's really no need for you to help your child with your homework or assist them in putting that big final project together, because we know as parents, when we've gone to school and we've seen those kids returning their school projects at the end of the year, it's pretty obvious that no parents helped to contribute on those projects whatsoever. Yeah, and I've fallen victim to that. I'll actually share a post that I wrote about letting go when it comes to your kids and their schoolwork. Ah, the joys of kids returning to school and all the parenting misinformation that comes with it. These are just a few that I've encountered. Love to hear if you've encountered other sort of misinformation when it comes to your kids returning to school. If you can relate to any of this misinformation or like to see more videos like this, be sure to give it a little thumbs up. You can always find me here talking books for kids, family travel, parenting misinformation, and other fun family stuff. So don't forget to subscribe so you know when the next video is published. Until next time, ciao!